No one has brought this up to us. You're the first person to bring this up.
Sounds good. Good evening. My name is Niger Chambers. I'm from Baco Belt Media. Madelaine, Froy, it's an honor to talk to you two today. Man, that background is creepy as we talk The Strangers Chapter 1 coming to theaters May 17th. How you two doing?
Oh, great.
Doing great.
Our
How are
premiere
you?
is tomorrow. We're so excited.
As you should. I've man, I could talk about this all day, but for the sake of time, let's get right into the very important question I think for you two. Now, while no couple is perfect, because everyone has their challenges, I think it's very important for the viewers to understand who Ryan and Maya are individually, as well as understanding the couple collectively, because it helps us as the viewers to understand why they react and respond the way they do. To talk to you first, Roy, when we talk about Ryan, we got to talk about him being asthmatic, his anxiety, and there's also a measure of gaslighting Maya in this film. And then with Maya, Maya's fearless. She's optimistic. And even at times, she's a little unsympathetic to Ryan and his feelings about the awareness of things. I got to say, when Ryan said, listen, I think this is a scam, she was like, no, it's not. And we got to the Airbnb. She was like,
no one has brought this up to us. You're the first person to bring this up.
These are important things. So I see both sides of it. But again, no couple is perfect. Can you two describe who your characters are individually and then collectively talk about the relationship?
Yeah. I think I'll start with Ryan, and Ryan is very much a in my head he's like a tech bro. He's he's like great with computers, maybe not so great with people.
But great with Maya.
Very, very romantic, very, very introverted, and and also like we'll do whatever it takes to like make Maya feel good and safe and welcome
and like slightly more on the pessimistic side.
Yeah, he's a bit of a curmudgeon.
He's a curmudgeon.
Yeah.
Maya, like it was so important to me that Maya feels like a real person, even to like having this is so weird, but I like thought about her nail polish. I was like, she has to have nail polish on. No one ever doesn't have nail polish anymore. It's the 21st century, like please. So it was important to me that Maya felt like she was driven and passionate about her career, and she loved Ryan a lot. And to your point, like she is stubborn and she does think she knows best in a lot of scenarios. And I mean, there's a reason why she's in all 3 movies. Maybe she did.
Yeah. And I think with like Maya and Ryan, like we really wanted to focus their dynamic on the fact that they're both independent, like industrious people that like are successful and stubborn kind of in their own rights. And yet they have this like relationship that's so long. It's been like 5 years for them.
But don't you find it interesting? And this is what I loved about, I mean, to your point, that the communication wasn't great between them. The fact that like he believed that she didn't want to be married ever because she said it once on their first date 5 years ago, and she never chose to correct that until this moment. Like it does show that there are, communication issues, and I think that is like the most real thing, about their relationship is like, you're right, no relationship is perfect, and every relationship has like those 2 or 3 fights that they always have throughout all like their relationship. Yes, and like I think one of them is like, to your point of like Maya being kind of gaslighting him and saying, no, it's fine, trust me. She's probably used to him being kind of negative and always assuming the worst. Yeah. Right? So it's like this interesting like kind of study of patterns.
And like they're so used to like, kind of having the same argument and shutting each other down in the same way and their dynamic, that like they don't like take the moment to like be present and think, well, actually maybe this time you're right.
On both sides.
Yeah, it's really fascinating. And then like, but as the movie goes along and as things get higher and higher stakes, that's when like they don't have communication issues, which I find funny. Like the stress gets so high that it's instantaneous. It's like telepathic almost.
They're suddenly on the exact same side.
Exactly, they're on the same page, on the same side, which just goes to show that like they're choosing to kind of be in their corners at the beginning.
Of course.
One quick question really quick is that the other thing I think I really want to prod you two on is really bringing that human interaction and human nature into this. Most people talk about what they would do in these moments, but y'all actually really do that. Can you talk about like bringing the authenticity to the certain situations and the reactions to these situations?
Yeah, I mean, it was very important when I signed on to this that hopefully people aren't screaming at the screen like, why are they going and doing that? Like, I would never do that. So I mean, Courtney, Rennie, and I sat and went through every beat, went like during pre-production in Slovakia, making sure that you probably won't do that. I mean, like, I can't guarantee, but I don't feel like I would be doing that watching this. That was really important to us.
No, I think they were way smarter than I would be. I mean,
I actually feel the same way. Like, I don't think like I'm as like good under pressure as Maya is.
yeah. I think like
I feel like I'd just freeze. I mean, this isn't real. This isn't
same.
happening.
Like they were both so good under pressure, and Maya applied her like architect skills so well.
Yeah.
To use the crawl space, and they used everything in the vicinity to up their chances, and
Like thinking of the shed in the back and like all that, I'm just like, I wouldn't even remember that.
Yeah, exactly. I would just freeze.
Yeah, we'd
Exactly.
be
I
dead.
would shut down. I'd be a goner.
Well, Madelaine, Froy, thank you so much for your time. Also, we need to say EP Madelaine. Thank you both for your time.
Exactly.
And The Strangers Chapter 1 comes to theater May 17th. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your thoughtful questions.
Absolutely.